Hey, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone, I'm assuming everyone survived Monday and Halloween. We're all here. Here we are. So, y'all, I know that you've seen if you're hopping on, you're going to see my description that says Black Friday sale. Crazy, right? Hey, Mandy. Y'all, Chalk Couture has starting this week. We are doing Black Friday sales starting every Monday in November, up to 60% off retail. I am in shock. Hey, Elizabeth, how are you, girl? I can't believe it, but I was really excited because I wanted to do this tonight anyway. And then I was like, it's 60% off? Oh my gosh. So, before I show you that, I do want to also show you, y'all, we've got some low inventory. And again, I know lately I've kind of sounded a little bit salesy, and I'm so sorry because I'm not salesy Sally. I'm just not. I don't like it. Can't stand it. But I don't want y'all to miss out on these deals either because these are pretty amazing. So, these are transfers. Listen, I didn't check them right before I came on. I checked them about 2 hours ago. They may be gone. I don't know, but these are the ones that are low inventory, and then they're going to retire them. So I just wanted to show them to y'all real quick. There's this one, which is so cute. That is our trio of trees. Deck the halls. Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. Hey, y'all. How's everyone doing tonight? And listen, y'all, this one, this was our kit that we had for sale. My favorite color is Christmas lights. And then this really beautiful one. I hadn't even done this one yet. Y'all, I've got so many I hadn't even done. And I was like, oh, I got to show it to them at least because I've never even done it. So, y'all, listen. They're either gone or they're almost gone. So, don't let them get away from you. But look, tonight, we're going to do our house cutouts, okay? So, our house cutouts, and then we're going to do, this one is called, it's Christmas Cottage. So, this is our cutout transfer that goes with our house cutouts. Do y'all want to know the price? Because I'm still a little bit in shock. So, sometimes, they can be pricey. Things can be pricey, right? I know that some of our items, sometimes can. I pay them because I use them over and over and over again, and I feel like it's a great deal. This is normally, for this and this, would have been $44.98, okay? For this and this, $44.98. Y'all, why is it on sale for $17.99? $17.99. I was like, wow, okay. So it's while supplies last, $17.99 for this transfer and the cutouts, y'all. I'm just like, wow. Okay. So the link that I have featured shows the that is in there, okay. And then I put the 6-pack of the paste, the sample paste, which are, hey mom, the Fa La 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 La. Okay, so the Fa La 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 comes with Christmas colors. I'm not going to use all of them tonight just because I'm going to go with a different route, but they come with different colors. If you do not want those colors, okay, and you want to go with the colors that I'm going with tonight, you can just change the cart link, okay? It just makes it easy. You can just go through there and change whatever you want and add whatever colors you want. We have a ton of the sample packs. The samples are like this, and there's many different colors. You can do whatever you want. So, listen, I go and look at those. All right, so let's get busy, y'all. Hey, Brandy. How are you, girl? Well, my little stickers stuck on here. I don't use those stickers anyway because I don't have good luck with them. But they do come. So, our little house cutouts come with the little door and, this one is a long door and windows. So they do come with those. Tonight I'm going to, I don't know which ones I'm going to use yet. I know which of these. I'm good, girl. Hey, Caroline. So y'all, let's get busy because this may take a minute. Y'all, I couldn't believe it. I was like, $17.99. Oh my gosh. But y'all be listening up and watching on my page because I will be posting more deals because they're just going to keep giving them. It's wow. I'm just going to say wow. And look, y'all, I did not cut this apart. until I came on, because I wanted to show y'all how I did it. So anytime that I have a large transfer like this that has a lot of little small pieces, I want to keep them on this big backer sheet. I don't like to cut them up because I will lose the pieces, or they'll get stuck at the bottom of the bag or whatever. I don't like it. I like to keep them on this. So I take, now some people take their scissors. We have some transfer cutting scissors, but oh my gosh, Mandy, God, that was quick. Girl, shipping has been crazy fast lately. I'm so excited for you. I know, Brandy. I know, girl. Thank God my business one's in my name and he don't see it. And he's not on here yet. He's in the shower, so I'm still good. He don't watch replay, so I'm still good. But look, y'all, I take my my little X-Acto knife, or whatever this thing's called, and I score mine gently because I don't want to cut through, okay? So where you see the lines, okay, all these lines, it is like the silk screen, so it cuts very easily. Just light-handed, y'all. Don't be heavy-handed with it. Follow that line. And I say don't be heavy-handed because I have experience, you see. I have experience with being a heavy-handed person. Y'all, the first time I did this with this X-Acto knife, I cut that thing right apart. I was like, oh, can't go so heavy. Hey, Nat. Did y'all survive Halloween, girl? Get the kiddos to school. Y'all, I remember those days. Kiddos having those sugar highs, and you're like, oh my God, this is terrible. Which I will say this, here's what's funny. I say I remember it. The only reason I remember it is because I taught preschool, but my kids didn't eat candy. They're not really candy eaters. Crazy, I know. I don't know why, they just never did. I always said that I was that mom. I kept a candy dish, and I kept it out on our in our cabinet, or you know, on our cabinet, whatever. I just kept a candy dish full of candy, and I never denied my kids. They couldn't stand it. They could have cared less. I mean, we had Halloween candy. I could have kept it for a year. I mean, literally, me and my husband probably ate more than them. I do too, Brandy. Listen, I miss, you know, just going and doing the stuff with them and stuff like that. It was always fun. Look, Tyler's on here now, my middle son, and he, I think the only thing he ever really liked was bubble gum. So he would eat the bubble gum, but that was about it. Oh, it was rough. I'm sure, girl. I'm sure. All right, y'all. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm using this one. Look how pretty that one is. We're using this one. I am using this one for the little house. I'm going to use this for this house. And I'm going to use just the top portion, y'all, for that house too, okay? And then I'm also going to use one little window, okay? I'm going to use this little window on this house. Am I going to do that? We'll see. I don't know. Maybe not. Y'all, I just, you know how I wing it when I go. First, I need to paint this gray. All right, so I'm just going to use my Waverly chalk paint in Elephant. Carolina, it was good, girl. I had a great day, actually. I had a great day. Okay, so I am going to, we have these great little trays right here, and I'm just going to put a little bit of this gray, y'all, in here, and I'm going to water it down. And again, I forgot to put my water in first, so I'm going to hold it over here so I don't splash it all over me. Y'all know I always forget to do that. Goodness. And I just water it down just because it's so thick. Especially, this is one of my older chalk paints, and it's gotten thick. So I'm painting the whole thing gray. And I'm just painting the front, because remember, it's two-sided, okay? So always remember that you can do both sides, which I love. That is great. And see, the cool thing is, so our transfer, you see where the brick house, or the chimney, where the chimney is, you got to make sure. Hey, Janice, girl, how are you? Okay, Caroline. You're back in the gym. But our transfer goes this way, okay? So if you turned it over this way, that transfer, you could still do it. You just wouldn't be able to do the chimney like that. But that's when you use the word, the comfort and joy word on it. So it would still be a two-sided surface. So it'd still be great on a tier tray, you know, sitting on your mantle, and you can change it, you know, if you're like me. And I love change. I'm good, Janice. I'm good. But yeah, I love change. That's bad, but I do. Look, I just do. I always love to change my furniture, and I married someone that absolutely, is there a phobia of change? That's who I married. If there is such a thing, that's my husband. He hates change. Despises change, in fact. Okay. I've got this coat on here. It's going to take 2 coats, so let's try this real good. And then I'm going to paint just one more coat on it. And then we're going to paint this one with our candy apple. And I'm just going to use our chalk paste on it. And then I'm leaving this one white. Y'all, do not let this bundle get away. I cannot believe. $17.99. It's going to go fast. It's going to go. So it's, yes, it's shocking. And don't forget, well, like I said, if you go to the link, or you can type in house, and so the word for tonight is house, and I'll send y'all some information as well. But this is nice. You see, these are thick, and they're wood, so you can sand them down and redo them for another holiday, which I do a lot. I sand down a lot of my houses. I have another set, and I do, because we always come out with a house cutout transfer. We had one for Halloween. I just don't decorate for Halloween, so I didn't do it. I haven't been for a while. Oh, okay, Caroline, so you're back at it, girl. Back at the gym. I need to be right there with you. I have not went to the gym. It's been 4 months. It's terrible. I know, Brandy, and that deal. I mean, that deal, girl, doesn't even make sense how good that deal is. Okay. So, I've dried that. Hold on, I've got a little bit right here. And then I'm going to put one more light coat on this. And then we will paint our red. Whew. I mean, I about slung that over there. Okay. I still got enough water in that, so. And again, this is just Waverly Elephant, y'all. You could always use the chalk paste. We have a gray called Storm, but I just had this sitting here, so I thought, well, I'll just use that. But I am going to paint with our chalk paste next, so you'll be able to see how that works as well. Okay, so here we've got, and we just painted it gray. Granny and the team, where we at? Caroline, girl, you can't say Granny and the team, girl. I mean, Mom is, you know, she's on here, so I ain't gonna tell her age, but girl, you can't say, Mom, where you out? I mean, you know, I mean, you're what, 23? And she's Granny. Y'all, my mom don't play. I'm just telling y'all, she does not play. She gets it. She gets it done. Oh, Brandy, I'm sure, girl. You know, Brandy, sometimes working out does give you a, you know, it helps relieve stress and things like that. So you're right. Maybe a walk or something, you know, sometimes, or something like that. It does help. I know anytime I'm going through a stressful situation, physical activity always helps. You know, it kind of gets your blood flowing, gets more oxygen to the brain, gets your endorphins going. Oh, listen, my mama, she is the, when I say Granny, I mean, she's the best. She's the best there is. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I am going to just use my red. This is my candy apple red chalk paste, okay? And I just put a little bit of water on my paintbrush, just a little bit, and I'm painting the whole thing. And I know you're probably thinking, I mean, who has a red house? Well, I mean, there are people that have red houses. But because the way I'm going to do it, I felt like this would really show up the transfer really well. Oh, she is the best. She is the best, Caroline. Listen, you're lucky to be able to work with her. I worked with her for years. You know, she's my mama. And, but honestly, she had a cleaning service for years. And, I think I started helping her, early teens. And look, honey, please, even back then, she could work circles around me. Oh, you've been stressed. I'm sorry, Caroline. Girl, we all get stressed. That's for sure. We all have real stresses. Okay, I'm just going to get this dry. May put another quick coat on it. Caroline. Listen, I came and helped out one day there. You wasn't there. You didn't work there yet. But I did go help. But y'all were short. They were short-staffed. Like, really short-staffed at the time. Hold on, y'all. I got too much water on this. Let me get this off here. I don't want to... And I kind of got it on the side, but that's okay. I can always sand that off, so I'm not really worried about that. But that water was running. No, girl, I'm good. I did tell her that I would come and help out. I know sometimes the holidays are pretty rough. So, y'all, for anyone that don't know, my mom, she works at one of the local high school cafeterias. And my mom has worked in the school cafeteria program for years and years and years. And she went to work when my dad was sick, you know, kind of for benefits and stuff, but then got in it and still in it, you know. But she loves it. She does. But it's hard work, y'all. It's real hard work. But Caroline is my little friend who I have known for many years. And now she works with my mom. And also goes to church with my mom. So, yeah. She's granny. But, yeah, Mama she works now. Woo-hoo! She is not handling some laziness. Ma'am. She's not the one. Alright, I think we're good with that. And I'm going to put one more light coat on that. And then while that's drying, we can go ahead and start doing our other houses with the transfer. Y'all, I'm just so excited that this is on sale. I couldn't believe it. This literally was what I was doing tonight anyway. I had it set out. No, Caroline, girl, that'd be 3 jobs for me. I do this. I have my... You know, I have an Amazon warehouse as well. Woo! I'd be tired. No. I don't need 3 jobs. And plus, you know, I'm married. And Jim's on here. So we all, that's a job. Y'all, that's a job. Marriage is a job. Sometimes a full-time job. It's a rewarding job, though. I tell you, it pays. It pays off. It'll be all right. Sometimes I'm like, wait a minute, I need a raise. Hold on, I need a raise on that one. Yes, Brady. Sometimes I'm like, woo, I need a raise. I don't know if I'm being paid enough for this one. Man, that's a rough job. All right, y'all. We got that one. Let me put this over here so I don't get it all over me now. I will. See? Yeah, Caroline. That would be, yeah. No thanks, girl. No thanks. That'd be 5 jobs, you know. Plus, I'm still a mama. You know, yes, my kids are grown and all that, but, you know, I don't think you ever stop being a mama. Okay, this one is done. And got a little bit on the bottom. And then I'm going to sand it just a little bit so that my surface, you know, where I've raised it with the, you know, our grains raise when we paint. This is wood. So I will sand it just a little bit as well. But I'm going to set this to the side. And we're going to work on this little bitty one. Mom said, nope. It doesn't, Mom. I know. It never ends. Parenting never ends. I don't care, but I have said now that all of my kids are grown. Y'all, why is it so much harder to parent adults? If y'all know, you know. They don't listen. And Mom, you don't need to say nothing. I know, little Mason. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to sand this down just a little bit. And I'm leaving it exactly the way it comes. So here's how it comes. You can see, hold on, I don't ever know how to do this, but do you see the wood grain in it? So it comes just like that, white with that wood grain. And I am going to be using, which one do I want to use? I kind of like this one because it has snowmen. I think this one's cute. So this one has the snowman right here. So you see it's green. So whatever color your background is, Mom's the word, Mom. Okay. Hey, Debbie. How are you, girl? So this fits exactly on our transfer, or on our surface here. And let me try to get it straight. This one's really cute. It's got the little snowmen on it. So our snowmen will be white because they're green. And y'all, don't forget to fuzz. Hey, Angie. Don't forget to fuzz. These are new transfers. And listen, I didn't put a fuzzing cloth in the cart link, but you can use your t-shirt. You can use, I used an old pillowcase when I first got started. Anything like that. And all you're doing is putting a little bit of lint on the back just so it don't stick so hard. And I realized, you know, when I stuck it on there that it was sticking pretty hard. So, and it doesn't need a lot of lint on this one because there's not a lot of green surface. Okay. So if you hold it up, you can see that it's crooked. Angie, how you doing, girl? Did you survive this morning? I'm wondering about all my parents with the youngins, the young children's. Did you survive? I mean, clearly you did, but I'm sure not without several cups of coffee. I mean, Caroline, if you want to fuzz your face, girl, you can fuzz your face. Mom, me too. I want to see them on TV. Okay, y'all, there we go. So it fits perfectly on there. So here's what I want to do. I am going to do this house in black. So let me get over here and just make sure I got this pulled up so I can see y'all. I can't ever see good. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do this in black. Yes, we do. We don't tell. Oh, good, good, good. I'm always thinking, you know, the candy rush and all that. It was like I was telling them, my kids didn't eat candy really, so I never really had to worry about that. But I know a lot of people did. That was rough. Okay, so I am going to do, I'm going to do everything black except for the middle part because I don't want, so the green will stay white. Anything you see will stay white. So I think I might actually do, I think it'll be fine. I'm going to do that in black as well. I know, Caroline. I know, girl, Brandy, yeah. Well, I don't even like looking out snow. My kids have been in a routine since the day. Girl, yes. Listen, my husband, Jim, when we used to be out and about and we'd be doing something, he'd look down and he'd be like, oh, it's time for nap. And I'd be like, no, we are busy. We're doing something. He's like, mm-mm. He's like a stickler for that. Stickler. And I was like, what? No, calm down. They're just children. They're kids once. He's like, I don't care. Our sanity's only once too. All right, so I'm going to do all this in black except for the wreath and the bow. And of course, y'all know we will do that in green and red. So do these again in any color you'd like. And just for the people hopping on, I'm showing this tonight because y'all, it's 60% off. This is normally $44.98, almost $45 for the house and transfer. It's $17.99 for the houses and the transfer. Now, the cart link I have in there will show more than that because I've added some paste for y'all and a squeegee. But you go through that cart, and if you don't want that, you just take it out. I mean, you'll need some paste. And I did add, you know, like I said, the Fa La 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 paste for you. Okay, get our excess off, y'all. Put it back in our jar. Very easy. And you know what? I'm going to do my little door handle right there. Okay, just like that. Sit this over here. Man, when I work with the black color, I just cannot. I get it all over me. He is, girl. He is just an old man now. Poor Jim. Y'all, I give him a hard time. I do. All right, I'm just going to use my Meadow, and I'm going to use my little tool right here to do my wreath. Just want that green wreath. Okay, just like that. Put that back in there, and then I'm going to use my red to do my bow. Ooh, almost stuck that right in there. We do love him, Caroline. I love him dearly. I do love him dearly. All right. Then I'm just doing the, like I said, the red bow. And then on my other house, I'm actually going to put a wreath on there. And we do have the wreath. I made my own, which you certainly can too. But just so y'all know, we do have a mini wreath in my store that if you're in there looking around, check out that as well. If you're wanting to, you know, if you just want to buy one. So, all right, y'all, here we go. Oh my goodness, I love it. Look how stinking cute that is. Y'all hit the heart button if you love it. If you love snowmen, hit the heart button. Okay. So there's one, y'all. One down. We're going to put him over here. All right, and then I'm going to put this in water. Thank you for the stars, Natalie. He was, Caroline. I don't know. Listen, Jim gets up at 3:45 for work every day, and he's a tired fella. Tired fella. Him and Tyler both. Tyler usually comes on to support his mama. He shares my lives because he's so amazing, and then he goes to bed. So, he might be in bed. He might already be in bed. By the time I leave from down here, if it's after 8:15, 8:30, I go upstairs, it's dark. I mean, he leaves one little lamp on for me because he knows I'm not going to bed anytime soon. He cracks me up. He's like, I don't know how you've always done it. And I said, I don't know. Ask my mom. I've never slept very much. 3 to 5 hours a night's good. I know, Caroline, isn't that cute? I love it. All right, we have one little area right here that's real thick. I guess I got it too thick. I just need to make sure it's good and dry. Let me get out the Big Daddy. Let's get out the Big Daddy tonight. Get this dry. So, question. Who all decorates for Christmas before Thanksgiving? Who all? Let me know. Put a thumbs up if you decorate before Thanksgiving for Christmas. Put a thumbs up in the messages. I'm always curious about this. You know, I have friends that do both. Girl, I'm not going to set no fire tonight. I'm good. I love my sleep. I wish I had it. Oh! I know, Natalie. Listen, a lot of people do. And if I sleep 8 hours, y'all better check on me because I'm real sick. Oh, Brandy decorates before Thanksgiving. Caroline's after. What do y'all do? Y'all tell me. Thumbs up if it's before Thanksgiving. Okay. I think we are dry. We're dry. Okay. I used to wait, but recently I started. Okay. Yep, I got you, Brandy. I understand that. I'll decorate next week. Only because Justin loves things. So, you know, Natalie, Thanksgiving's a huge holiday for us. You know, our family, we, for religious reasons, we didn't celebrate Christmas. And so, growing up. So Thanksgiving was a huge holiday for us. And but we all do now in my family, all celebrate Thanksgiving now. So we all, Christmas now, but Thanksgiving's huge for us. So I do the same. I put my Christmas tree up the day after Thanksgiving. My daughter's things are in the garage blocking my Christmas eggs. Oh, Brandy, I'm sure, girl. Listen, anything, like you said, you can bring some joy. I get it. Okay, so here's what I'm doing, y'all. I am just sanding this gray down just a little bit because I just want it in my backdrop. And you'll see why in just a second. But here's what I've done. You see I've kind of even, sanded the edges. I just want it, when you see in a second, you'll see why. You'll see. But yeah, I do love celebrating Christmas. Of course I do. For the reason behind it. But I don't love decorating for it. I'd love for somebody to come and do it for me. All right, same thing with this. I'm just going to kind of try to hold on to it. I'm going to do the edges, okay? And then I'm just going to make sure that this part is good and even so that when I put my transfer on it, we don't stick. Hey, Jess. Jess, I was just asking everybody, do you decorate before or after Thanksgiving? Before or after? Me either, Brandy. I just want to leave it up. Then, I'm telling you, it drives me crazy. You did. Tell me, do y'all do Christmas before Thanksgiving or after? When do y'all decorate? And now that y'all have a little one, will that change? All right, hold on. This transfer had a little thicker edge on it. Hold on. All right. So I'm using this really pretty one. And you see, there is a lot of silk screen, okay? So everything you see through is going to be silk screen. If we are in town, we are Christmas tree over there. Okay. See, I do too, Jess. I do too. I decorate for the fall. And again, because Thanksgiving's so huge in my family, I go all out for fall. But I do for Christmas too, because my husband absolutely loves Christmas. And my mother-in-law, who is suffering from dementia, it is her favorite holiday. So I've been really mindful of that recently. Just, you need to be mindful of it. Okay. So, everything you see green will remain gray. Okay? So that's why hey Renee, how are you? That is how my sister spells her name as well. Sydney, Montana, girl. Is it cold? Are you already experiencing the cold? Montana is one state I have not been to. I've been to almost every state except for Montana and Wyoming, up in there. And my husband and I are looking at coming. We really want to do. Question, when do you take Christmas down? Okay, so see, I'm a clean freak. And so that is why I said I've been trying to do stuff like this that I can just turn it around and it say holiday cheer and give me an extra week or two, because I have been known to take Christmas decorations down Christmas night. I know. Don't come at me. I know. I've done it. Especially when my husband was deployed and I was just, that's what I did. I took it down. Isn't that horrible? My husband was deployed one Christmas and I couldn't stand it. Okay, so I'm using my bright white, y'all. Bright white over the whole thing. The whole thing. I think that's what I want to do. Yep, we're just going to do the whole thing in bright white. We've been known to keep it up. Well, I'll be honest. Last year, with the whole COVID thing, we left it up quite a long time. For 2 years, just because, it's kind of all we really had was like that kind of, I don't want to say, sounds so Debbie Downer, but I'm just saying, we were on lockdown and that kind of stuff. So we, I think we just kept it up for some more joy. You know what I mean? I think we did. And I think we kept it up till February, which was crazy for us. I'll take it down New Year's Day, but sometimes I get tired of the clutter and take it down. Yeah, Brandy, me too. I know. We'll be high. Wow, Renee, that's a beautiful day tomorrow. Oh, little snow. All right. Oof, little snow. But look, y'all probably expecting it. Is that is this time of the year normal for y'all to get snow? You know, or are y'all late getting it, or what's that pattern like? Because I know we used to live in upstate New York, and my husband's from upstate Pennsylvania on the New York line. And we used to live 15 miles south of Canada. And I remember every year for Halloween that we were living up there, it snowed like a lot, you know, a lot. So, okay. So this one, y'all, just completely white with the gray background, and that's why I wanted to do it. Look at that gray. I knew the brick would look really good on that. Isn't that pretty? I love this. Okay. So put this in my water. And I'm going to set this over here as well. Let it dry. Oh, those are so cute. Those are so pretty. And then we've got our red one. I mean, I did. Oh, Angie, 6 Christmas trees, girl. I forgot, girl. I forgot. 6 Christmas trees. Man, you know what? I love that, though. You want to come do mine? Would you like to come on over? I love them up. I do, y'all, but man, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to decorate them all. I do have, you know, just some Christmas trees that they don't have any decorations on them. You know, they're like the thin Christmas trees. My uncle lives in Michigan. I think they get snow like early until cooler days. Yeah, I know. Yeah, same with us when we were in New York, Caroline. I wish I had a room for a year-round tree. So yes, Brandy, my friend, she has oh, I almost forgot. She has a Christmas tree in her. It's like a Florida room, a glass room, but she has put her dining room table in there, and they eat out there. I mean, we live in Georgia, you know, so you can eat out there, and it's heated, so it's not a big deal. But she leaves one up, and she decorates it for every holiday. It's really, really neat. Her granddaughters help. It's just really cool. Okay, so on this one, y'all, I'm just using the top, okay? So I just want my rooftop up here to have a little bit of something. Since I'm going to use the words, I just wanted that to kind of have, like I said, a little something. Okay. Now, I'm just doing the roof. And I'm doing it in white because I kind of wanted it to look snowy, you know? Just a little snowy. Here we go. I got so much stuff on here. If y'all could see this desk. A little scary. A little scary, y'all. Okay. So I'm just doing the roof. And y'all, this is what I love about our transfers. You can do so much with them. You could use these transfers on something else. You know, you could use them on a flat surface and still make houses. You know, you don't have to use them on this, but because this bundle is so cheap, I mean, I would think you'd just want to grab one set of these. And again, we have, you know, transfers for every season for the house cutouts. I have a friend. Yeah. You know, she's lucky. Hers kind of sits in the corner. It's out of the way. It's literally in the corner. It's big enough where they don't even have to deal with it. You know, it's kind of back in there. Every time in March and April, he comes down. Oh, girl, yeah, I don't blame him. By then, he's real sick of the snow in Michigan. We have already had 2 snow events. I've been taking. Okay. So you're up there. You're up there. Oh, Mandy, I'm telling you, I know, girl. I did too. Look how pretty that is. So I just wanted to give it, you know, kind of little ornamental looking snowy kind of something up there. It kind of looks like that. And then I'm going to use my words. I'm going to use the words. Let me dry this first. Just in case. I don't want this to mess it up. And I think I have another little backer sheet in here I might put over it. You know, I think that some people can just handle the cold. I get a little depressed. You know, just by nature, I'm a depressive person. So I think for me, it starts, I don't know, I start getting a little too depressed. It does, Mom. It does look Swedish. Kind of like a gingerbread house, too. Because in the gingerbread houses and that kind of, you know, that cottage kind of, I missed a little spot there. You know, that cottage kind of look in that gingerbread house-ish look, you know. All right, hold on. Let me fuzz this really good. And let me see if I have got, I'm going to use my backer sheet. And y'all don't forget, we're going to be doing our club this week, so stay tuned for that. I guess I don't have one. It'll be all right. I'll just fuzz it really, really good, really good. Thanks, everyone who's joined me tonight and sent the stars. I so appreciate it. And thanks, everyone, for the hearts and for sharing. Okay. So, I'm just going to kind of get this in the middle as good as possible. You know? And I think I'm going to do it in, what do y'all think? You think I should do it in black or white? Black or white? Swedish sesame oat green. What y'all think? Black or white? We've got the black and the gray. Then we'll have that. I thought maybe we would tie in the black with it. What y'all think? Black or white? Y'all let me know. Black or white? And that one does kind of look like, you could definitely do a gingerbread theme with all these as well, y'all. Definitely. You could gingerbread these up. You could go to the Dollar Tree and get those little, they've got little gingerbread, like little gingerbread cookies. Like, they're like, you know, fake little cookies and candies and stuff. And put those on here. You could do so much. But you could definitely make these a gingerbread house theme kind of thing. So what y'all think? Nobody's saying anything. Black or white? Black or white? I'm kind of leaning towards black. Just to kind of give it something different. But then I kind of want it to show up. I guess we'll go with white. Maybe I should go with green. Or gray. Maybe I should go with gray. What y'all think? White? Y'all, I'm perplexed. Come on now. White, gray. I don't know about beige, Mom? Beige? What? I don't have nothing beige. I mean, you know, I love beige, but I don't think beige. Green. Maybe I should do green. That'll bring, because I'm going to do, I have a green here. I'm going to put a green wreath on here. Hey, maybe I'll do green. All right, Judy. Thank you, girl. We're doing green, y'all. We're just going to make this traditional. Traditional, traditional. Because, listen, if it was me, I probably would have done gray. Because that's just, yeah. I probably would have done gray. But this green will tie in all my greens. Yes, Mom. Yes, 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 green. Perfect. Caroline. Oh, my Caroline. Sweet Caroline. I told you, every time I wanted to sing to you. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is, oh, this does look pretty. Look at that. That's so pretty. Okay, y'all, last thing. Get them back over here. I think they're all pretty much dry, but we're gonna make sure. I don't want to mess them up. Let's dry them up, especially this one because I'm gonna put a wreath. So here's the wreath that I made. I love the green too. Yes, Judy. Yes, I do too. Caroline, I do too. You know, I don't have a favorite color. It's so funny. I say I don't have a favorite color. I do love, my mom calls it Old Man Blue. Oh, yes, Mom. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. If you beiged it, definitely. These would definitely look like a gingerbread house. You call me, I help you. You're so funny, Caroline. You're so funny. Okay, dry this. And you remember, y'all, when you're drying your paste, it's shiny when it's wet, and then it goes matte when it's dry. Okay, good. And I just put a little bow on this that says Merry Christmas, as you can see. And this was made out of the, it's called ribbon. You get it in the ribbon section at Hobby Lobby, but it has wire in it, and it's a little vine, you know, like a little vine, you know. And I just looped it twice around. But again, we do have them for sale in my store, and I'm just going to put it on this house, just because I know that the wreath is already on here, but it don't matter. I still want it on here. I was trying to figure out how to not have that, but there was just no way. So we're putting it on. Oh, you are, yes, yes, we do. Chocateur does ship to Canada, and we actually also have Canadian designers. And designers for Canada, you can sign up for nothing. You get a little deal, you get a little deal. Oh, good, Angie. Listen, Angie, look, this little deal right here was amazing. I told $17.99, y'all. It's 60% off right now. It's crazy. $17.99 for the house and the transfers. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Judy, thank you so much for joining me. And so Judy, I will send you a link when I get off here. I do have one featured, but I'll also send you a link, and you can kind of go and look at those things there. But yes, we do ship to Canada. So welcome, welcome, welcome. But y'all, this is it. How stinking cute. Don't forget too, okay, you got these other ones. You can turn it around and do something on the backs. So then you would have a totally different set. It's so fun, y'all. So anyway, thank y'all so much for joining me. I will be back tomorrow for another fun project. See y'all. Have a good night.